Hey everyone, in this video we'll be talking about using magic to transform your life from top to bottom in a very drastic and positive way. And here we have the demon Amon, Heraclitus, the Greek god, and Baal, the demon, to do two forms of sort of life adjustment using magic. And this is a different sort of topic for video, actually a similar topic but sort of approached very differently, because a lot of people don't see like a top to bottom, like completely almost 100% shift in life, career, love life, personal life, housing, whatever, sometimes not even housing. I changed that drastic as being needed to make everything better. But some people, well, most people don't realize that the gods, the spirits, know better than us. And that's a pretty rough and kind of heavy distinction when you sort of analyze what you need versus what the gods know you need. And that's not that's why we're using magic and the spirits to help guide everything into place, because that's a humongous distinction, and we just need them to help guide us into the most ideal life, because we don't know at all times. It's impossible to know what we need specifically at all times, because random stuff happens, unexpected stuff, unpredictable things happen in our life that push us into a different gear, often better. We don't see it that way, but things come up and we don't always see it as a positive thing, but that can lead to a blessing, or it can be an immediate blessing, but we don't recognize it. And it's our blindness to the positivity that different situations bring us that I want us to sort of focus on and sort of see past, transcend that negativity of evolution, seeing evolution as a negative thing, which these spirits can help, which Amon the demon can help develop your thinking. And I'm talking about these powers that I'm stating right here, as well as sort of latent, sort of unspoken powers that they have, that I've seen through my own personal evocations, ritual summonings, doing not really spell work. It's not really spell work. It's ritual work. As I sort of speak to the spirits my own way for my own evolution, because this is pretty heavy stuff when you treat it for what it is, seriously and truthfully, genuinely, as a sort of practitioner of the occult, magical arts, and push yourself to the limit in some ways, which I always max out my evolution as much as possible, and that's why these spirits are special. But Amon the demon helps develop your thinking and mindset, so you are shifted and moving in a different direction with your life, such that everything just comes together, and you have let go of all the needed ideas and things in order to move forward. These are the dross, the trash and everything else, that it's almost like a small detox, but you're guided to work with other spirits if needed, such as I know goddess can help with detox. The goddess, the demon, can work with detox, but Amon can help guide you to all the necessary tools and things to help you move on from the past and just kind of start up the process of moving forward in totality. And this is a very drastic shift, where it's probably maybe career. If you're in high school, it could be moving to different classes, moving to a different school. How would that be possible? Take the bus. You have maybe it's fewer bullies. This is how deep and drastic and specific this happens, where everything in your life is shifted to become better. And these spirits are not here to mess with you, or as some people might say, fuck with you. And that's saying it bluntly. They don't do that. They curse who they need. And it's this is largely about ethics too, but and that's kind of a separate topic. That's not baneful, by the way. It's just literally the spirits are very blunt with how they introduce results to people, and that's how I sort of work with my clients. When I do ritual work for them, I have to let them know that the spirits will do things in a very almost differently blunt way, where you don't even expect it. That's how transforming your life from top to bottom can be different from what you ever expected. It can be kind of a jarring and unsettling experience, because you don't know where the hell your life situation is like leading, but you know it's better, maybe a new career and something that you never expected, or whatever else. And for Heraclitus, the Greek god, and yeah, I talked to the Greeks, the Sumerians, the Egyptians, the Vikings, the Norse gods, and it's important to know for this example that these two demons are demons. Demon and Greek god should be used together, so that's like the foundation, and Heraclitus is the second step. And Heraclitus can change your life in the most needed and drastic ways possible, so that you are forced to push everything into the higher level, basically, much needed new direction that aligns you with your true purpose and what you're intended to do in this life, which is, it feels good to be aligned with life purpose, where nothing's out of place, and you are guided into the life where you were meant to live. Let me correct that real fast. with likely massive changes to career, mental life, emotional, security. You just have it, if applicable. And then the second part to this, because these two are used together, if you are shifting your life to become way better, but things are alright, Baal the demon can help you sort of change your perception and thinking, and eventually actions. It happens pretty quickly. And he can help you see exactly what you need to do and think about in order to get ahead in all ways. So that can be schooling. It works for all people. This is very effective for those who are just finding themselves. That's why I kind of had this stuff in sort of middle school and high school very differently. I was using these spirits to sort of align me, better grades, less bullying. I'm not even joking. It's very different stuff when you are thinking about this in terms of how they can help you and how they sort of guide humans and us, those who ask for help from the gods, to help us, and even money in high school and middle school and when I was at work. It just every different way they can help you. And then I recall Baal in particular helping me see sort of just the other spirits I needed to work with to actualize my full evolution, the growth needed to get where I needed to be. And yeah, he can help you to see what most matters in your current life and guide you to actualize all your short-term goals in the shortest amount of time possible, which is literally just shifting your life into overdrive, into the proper place and lining it where it needs to be, just so that everything just flows correctly and feels right. And that's not a lot to say for this kind of video, but it's a lot of meaning. These three spirits are very serious about your evolution and pushing you into the right direction, nudging you. Not really drastic in the way that they initially might do it for most people, but the overall change, when you add up all the steps they have, oh my goodness, career change, mindset change, you are no longer weak. You are no longer frail, emotionally frail. Somebody says something mean and it hurts you. No more, none of that. It's about transforming yourself and making you stronger in all ways that matter. And that's pretty much it for this video. But this has been about transforming your life from top to bottom using magic, namely the spirits of the demon Aman, Greek god Heraclitus, and Baal the demon. And please check out the links below to see the spirits and to sort of look over the demons, Greek gods, and others. And as always, please have the spirits guide you to where you need to be. Thank you.